Hey guys, welcome back to the 31 Days of Yuletide Tarot. I'm Meg and I will be sharing my readings with you for the next couple of days. As usual, all of the links to the deck I'm using, the spreads I found, all of that's going to be in the description below, as well as my contact information if you would like to get a hold of me outside of YouTube. So to get started with the reading, the spread is to do with a year in review. I'm not really sure how to present this link, but like I said, check the description for the spread. It'll be there. Look in the description. This first card is going to represent what blessings the holidays are going to hold for, it says for me in specific because you're doing the reading, but generally this is what blessings are going to come to you. And this is represented in the Sun of Life. This card is a powerful symbol of light and fertility. And it represents a season that's blessed with enlightenment, good health, emotional harmony, and it's also calling you to kind of quiet the noise inside of you and become aware of the generosity of the cosmic soul. It's there for you to take part in if you would like to. Before I go any further, I just want to say that if you see me looking down in frame, I'm reading off my notes. I don't mean to feel awkward, but I've handwritten all of my spreads instead of typed them out. So there you go. The second card is to represent the things that have thrived for you during the year. And this is represented in the Ace of Stones, or the foundation of life. And one of the most powerful things that you can do for yourself is to take an idea from your brain and make it into reality. So whether that's writing a book, whether that's drawing or painting or whatever creative ideas that you have for yourself, it's making them come to fruition. It's also the idea of being able to put your thoughts and take your thoughts and make them work for change. It's basically, this card is about making things happen, whether it's changing a situation for someone for the better, or realizing a dream, or making a wish come true for yourself. That is represented in the Ace of Stones, the foundations of life, and that is what has thrived this year for you. This next card represents what needs to be cut away for you this year. The question reads, what needs to be pruned in your life? And this is represented by the Queen of Stones, or the bear. So this card represents the idea of plenty and richness, and there is bounty. There is bounty and a welcoming nature about you. And that makes you a popular person with everybody. There's a lot of people that depend on you. Basically, what I'm taking this to mean is that a lot of people are depending on you for your skills, and you're able to be generous and open with that, and in turn that will open doorways for you for other things. I'm sure there's a better interpretation of that, but if you would like to leave a comment if I've gotten that card wrong, please do so. I'm happy for the feedback. Um, this next card is representing the obstacles that you may have faced. And this is represented in the Page of Stones, or the links. And this card did resonate with me when I did the reading. But it's asking you to pay attention to things in the physical realm, because you need to be aware of the effects that your behaviors have on other people. It may be that you aren't really thinking ahead for yourself, and it may hold you back because the consequences might not be what you're expecting. But you can be careful, and it's advised that you are careful here, because when you do use some foresight and forethought, you will be able to reassess your balance. And if you lost your footing, it will help you come back to that. The next card is how to overcome that obstacle. And this is represented in the shaman. There may be a voice, or you may be listening very closely to your inner voice, and it's coming from a desire to study and learn something, whether it's something new, something you might already know about. You may have to travel beyond what you already know, but whatever you do, processing and focusing and applying that wisdom to everyday reality is going to happen for you. So whatever you might be feeling, you can take what you are learning from that feeling and apply it in your everyday life. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean spiritual work. That doesn't necessarily mean it has to be something profound. But if you are listening to yourself, trusting your intuition, you will open doors for yourself for new ideas and learning. This next card represents the goals that you want to put in place for yourself. And I drew the Knight of Bows, which is the fox. Again, this is a repeat card, so I'm going to go through this quickly. This represents determination and how it's going to lead you to being successful. But sometimes it does come at a personal cost. That also might mean that your life is going to go through some changes or enter into a different path. But your natural wit and cleverness will guide you to that fulfillment, and it will help you anticipate your future a little bit better. Now for let's see, where am I? I've lost my place. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Okay. So this next question represents how to nurture your goals and how to achieve success. And this is going to be represented in the Page of Bows, or the Stoat. Again, quick run through because this is a repeat. You're seen as it says emissary, I'm going to use that. You're seen as an emissary, and your gifts are recognized and honored. You have the ability to perceive the truth of almost any situation, which makes you very helpful, and you have a free and unique spirit, which also marks you as unique. So when it comes to nurturing your goals, you're able to see them, recognize them, and because of who you are, they're going to make you stand out in a good way. Now, this last card represents the focus that you need to put into what you can do to grow this year. And this is represented in the Six of Bows, which represents abundance. And this is a time to reap the benefits of what you've worked on over the year. This represents rewards and blessings, and that have resulted in your fulfillment, but they come from enduring and pushing through and being persevering through whatever challenges may have come. The really cool thing about this is that they are rich and bountiful. They need to be attended to, but because of their richness and their bounty, they can also be shared with others. Again, that was also a repeat card, but I don't think I went through it particularly quickly, which is okay. So that is it for this reading. I'm glad I could share this with you. Stay tuned because I will be back tomorrow with a new one. I hope to see you then, and thank you for tuning in again. Love you guys. Blessed be.